So market really flushed down right to 507 points if you really count on S&P 500, right? Well, bounced back to 519. Well, this wasn't exactly a panic selling, what we were not expecting actually. On the weekend, the market wrapped up, of course, pretty evenly on a red side, but as the Monday started, of course, pre-market, just right before the pre-market, the entire world market was just flushing down. This is also just mainly because of one massive reason. The reason is, of course, US economic growth was slowing down massively. Of course, on the other hand, a lot of people they're talking about like Fed interest rate, of course, because is it too late that they're gonna cut the rates? Of course, it's getting too late, and finally the stock market is crashing, or they're really confused about this idea about the Fed cutting the rates. So I don't really think so it's really related to the Fed. I purely think, of course, the US economic growth was slowing down. Of course, the job data also came out. They were not really worst or bad. I cannot say they were okay. But this was absolutely a clean panic selling. So where do we see the real stocks really going from here? I was actually seeing here that, look at this. This was my trajectory that I was watching here, very clear. And I was thinking 526, the market really might bounce back. But it was it was an amazing surprise that we got in $507 points. The S&P 500 really flushed down and really, of course, made a nice rebound. And on that, let's see the chart of NVIDIA, what NVIDIA is doing here. Look at NVIDIA, of course. NVIDIA was flushing down massively, right? And this was my level, what I was really drawn on NVIDIA. $99.76. Well, as the market opened, it flushed down pretty brutally on $90.40. So let me just draw the really horizontal line so you can understand very clear. And this was the T candle what we ended up after the market, because while I'm recording this video, of course, it's absolutely on the green sign. Well, now here's the tricky part, where the stock really goes from here. Now we have to cross this level of $107 to $109. As we cross this level, of course, then I will pretty count on a very bullish side. But again, keep this in mind, never short this kind of stocks because they're pretty dangerous, because the market can rebound at any time, because of course it was an unnecessary flush down today in the market. So never take this as a joke and just short the market. And of course, when the market really bounce back, you will be in a massive red and you will lose all your money. So having a short position in quality stocks is one of the dangerous play you can really ever have in the stock market. So what I saw here, hold on, let me just go on a daily chart. This is a daily chart. Look at this. Now we want this support, an uptrend line. We want the stock to really follow on this uptrend line. Then as we are on the top of $107 or something, then we are on absolute bullish side, because that I was counting on a weekly chart. If you really come down and here on a daily chart and see here, the scene seems a little bit absolute different. So here now we are touching the resistance of this uptrend line, which is around like $105 to $107. And once we make that as a support, of course, we will start climbing up. The first level, of course, we're looking is $120 and then $129. From there, of course, forth, we will be watching $144 on the mark. But again, is the market going to give you surprises more and more, or you got to wait till you add the position? I think this is a very good opportunity to add more positions as possible in your portfolio if you're particularly really focusing on massive tech stocks like NVIDIA, Meta, or Apple, or these kind of stocks. But I'm only talking about NVIDIA right now in this video. So you can really pay attention on this, because NVIDIA, of course, flushed down massively right below $100, which I was expecting, to 96, but I was not expecting to $90. The worst case scenario, of course, it might really flush down to the same level and bounce back, but I don't really see that in any case, because look at the candle. It was a massive buyback, and even on Friday we got this confirmation of massive buying back. But again, on Monday market open we got the nasty fall, and that was unexpected. Well, when my first video was absolutely released, I gave you the numbers around like $90. The stock is going to flush down, and happen exactly the same thing. So where the stock is really heading now? Now the market really need to settle. Honestly, when it settles down, of course we need some kind of slow consolidation, then really need a massive pump. So this was absolutely honestly, I would call this as a healthy correction. Well, on the other hand, Warren Buffett, he just got rid of his Apple stake, what he was having, massive shares in Apple, and he got rid of that because I don't know what he's really considering whenever this guy really sells massive shares in Apple. So, let's go in Apple and see massive shares in Apple. Look at the Apple dip, what we really got, $196, and now sitting right now at $210. I think this was one of the reasons that the stock really flashed down, because Warren Buffett, he got rid of his positions, and I think so even the entire market. What for me, it's honestly, he's selling the share will not really shake the market so bad, because the share float of Apple is massively super massively big. So coming back to NVIDIA here, NVIDIA, I'm focusing exactly on adding more and more shares, because this is a very good opportunity to buy, and NVIDIA is a golden chance. Honestly, when the earning dates comes out, of course, this stock will really shoot up to $160 to $170. Right now, it's sitting around just a little bit above $100. So is it a good time to buy or sell? I think it's a very good time to buy, and I added more positions as possible on a long term, around $95 to $98, and that gave me more and more nice average price. So keep this in consideration. Never gamble the stock market. If you want to know more, you can join the group. In our group, we trade every single day, day trade, swing trade, and all of the stocks we trade. You can trade with us and make money every single time, and of course, you got to keep all your money. But only thing, there are only limited seats. You can join and enjoy that benefit, and you have all the notifications when the market is flushing down or coming back, that you should enter the trades or not. You have everything guided very well. So thank you so much for watching. Probably see in the next video. And NVIDIA is a very clear buy. I'm seeing NVIDIA. Only thing is, it has to hold that $100 to $105, and that's from there we are absolutely bullish on NVIDIA. But still, it's a massively buying opportunity, and don't miss the chance. Thank you, and see you next time.